my first full day in Cuba. The first thing I'm gonna do today is go to a classic car tour ride. The car is here and it's like this bright fuchsia pink, y'all. It's so sexy. So I'm gonna show y'all the car and let's get this tour started.
Yes, red, okay.
He fucking that shit up. Oh, God. Stop, y'all. Y'all are being mean. Eat. Ugly.
What's this?
Oh, the sweet potato, like it?
Y'all, so I'm back from the tour. I'm hungry, so I'm about to go get some food, but I have to walk and I'm mad scared and I'm mad nervous. I did walk to a restaurant close by, but it literally was 2 blocks away and it was dark. It is daytime now, so I don't think nothing gonna happen to me, but I'm still nervous. I'm in Cuba solo dolo, so yeah. Let me gather myself so we can walk to this restaurant and get some lunch after the tour, y'all. The tour was super great. I got rained on, so it's so loud. It's a truck going by, but yeah, y'all, I got rained on. So, y'all, I am lost. I'm not gonna say that too loud because I don't want to get the wrong ideas, y'all, but it's official. I'm definitely lost. I had to stop in a pharmacy to ask someone where to go, and nobody knows Spanish. Good thing my Spanish is okay, so I walked too far, but it's okay. It feels like it's about to rain, so let me walk faster. Nah, I'm not doing that again. My 10-minute walk became like a 20-25-minute walk. I wasn't timing it, but that's what it felt like. And I know I walked like 10 blocks too far, so yeah, it just doubled the time. I'm gonna let y'all know how the food is. I already got my first drink. All I got was a Cuba Libre made with Havana Club, which is like their main alcohol out here in Cuba. So I'm gonna let y'all know how the food is, but I did make it and I am safe, so yay. Y'all, so I made it back to my hostel. I did get lost a few times, but I made it back. I'm super tired and I want to take a nap. Like my body is like take a nap, but I already know I'm not gonna be able to take a nap. But on my adventure, I really couldn't tell the difference for those who were like light Cubans or dark Cubans, because the dark Cubans are black, they look black. And I wasn't about to just walk up to them because they look black and be like, hey, do you speak English? Because that's so embarrassing, and then like I'm already scared. I don't need nobody trying to set me up, but you can't tell the difference between like who's American and who's like black Cuban, because we all look the same unless like you're dressed a certain way. Like they was telling I was American by the way that I was dressed. I'm walking around with my makeup done, like obviously like I'm a tourist, but I'm back. I made it back, and of course as soon as I got back I had got a drink. It's cute, right? So, birthday at 12, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The Wi-Fi in Cuba is not the greatest. Like my hostel has Wi-Fi, but it keeps going in and out, so I really can't communicate with the people that I would like to communicate with. So I can like turn up for my birthday, but just know we're gonna turn up regardless. I don't know where I'm gonna go, where I'm gonna be. But we definitely gonna bring in 25 with that bang in Cuba. So yeah, I'm about to just chill out, relax, drink, probably read, maybe take a nap, I don't know. But I'm just gonna chill for a little bit and see where the night takes us.
piro cubano. Ela vai de cima pra baixo, ela vai sentando, sentando. Ela vai de cima pra baixo, ela vai sentando, sentando. Vai sentando, vai sentando, sentando. Vai sentando, 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 sentando, vai sentando, sentando. Oi. Aí. Tem a noite toda pra tu ver. Tem a noite toda pra tu ver. Se acabando, praticando com a xereca no piro cubano. Oi, praticando com a xereca no piro cubano. Ela vai de cima pra baixo, ela vai sentando. Ela vai de cima pra baixo, ela vai sentando. Vai sentando, vai sentando. Vai sentando, vai sentando.
Gracias. Ready? Yeah. I'm ready. Vinales Valley in Cuba. Look at this view. The view is amazing. This is our first stop. We got the band going. Nuevo Jersey, Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos.
Sí.
Welcome to Vinales. Listen,
Gracias.
Para la gente de los Estados Unidos, mamá. Estoy seguro que algún día tú y yo estaremos unidos. Porque yo sé que voy a llegar un día a tu país. La que se llama quitarle, o para llegar y quedar y quedar. Oye, morena, venga, en el barrio La Cantina se ha formado la corredera. Allá fueron los bomberos con sus campanas. Allá fueron los bomberos con sus campanas. Mira, ay mamá, ¿qué pasó? Ay mamá, ¿qué pasó? El cuarto de Tula se cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. Oye, yo sí te digo una cosa en español, te lo digo de corazón, esta morena es peligrosa. Oye, se me ocurre cada cosa, mamá. Ay, el cuarto de Tula se cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. Oye, esta morena, mira que linda está.
Viejo está cagalitroso. I show you, my dear Raquel, how to roll a cigar. To roll a cigar, I don't have the best leaves here. That's what I was telling you.
Yes. You want to use them to actually
Yeah,
sell.
if I knew, if I'd known that you were coming today, I would bring the best leaves.
It's okay.
Because a queen needs to be received as one of them.
Muchas gracias.
Por nada, por nada. ¿Sabes lo que es queen? Una reina. Tú eres una reina o una princesa.
Sí.
Pero es muy bonita ella.
Muy bonito.
Muy bonita.
Bella, bella.
Gracias.
Muy bella.
So I removed the central nerve because in the central nerve process in a leaf, it's a lot of nicotine. Okay? So the leaf I use, we name this leaf binder. Binder leaf. We put it like this. They need elasticity. Okay? Now, the leaves I will put inside my cigar, they have to be very dry. Because if they are moist, when I press the cigar, the leaves inside stick together and the smoke doesn't go easily. So this cigar, usually when I'm rolling a good cigar, I have 3 packages of leaves there, 1 mild, medium, and a strong. Okay, we name them in Spanish ligero, seco, y volado.
Okay.
But here it's just to show you. So all the leaves here are very strong for cigar smokers, for people who smoke every day. every single day.
Every
So,
day.
Yeah, always we remove here. Yeah, because to roll a good cigar, you need to blend very well. See? And according to the blending is the cigar. But all people, all farmers that been working with cigars, with tobacco plant in the plantation, since they were teenagers, it's an old tradition. Most of the people who planted tobacco here came from Canary Island.
Canary Island.
Yeah.
What is? I've heard of that before.
Yeah, Canary Island, it belonged to Spain. But you know that we were a colony of Spain.
See.
So they start since they were very young working in the field with tobacco, and they start smoking. So they use for their cigars very strong leaves from the crown. They have a plastic bag with some strong leaves in the pocket. So when they're working, they roll a very fast cigar on the thigh. Put it here, not an elegant cigar. No. We say un sorullo. Sorullo. It's a very rough cigar. Sorullo. So because it's made with strong leaves, it stops burning constantly, and they rely and they chew. At the end of the morning, they are very stinky, but they love it. It's not good for another people. For them, it's great. So I take the fillers. These are fillers. In the binder in Spanish is called capote.
Capote.
Capote también es en España los toreros, bullfighters, toreros, usan un pedazo de tela, piece of cloth. Ole. Ese es el capote. Pero esto se llama capote también. Entonces, then, las hojas que ponemos dentro, the leaves we put inside, we name them tripas. Guts or intestines. Cut here, and I cut here, like this. It's a little bit windy. Then when I have them ready, I start twisting or rolling. In Spanish, we are named tabaqueros. Tabaqueros, que hace tabaco, cigar makers, or torcedores, que tuerce, twist, yeah. Carajo, the wind start blowing. So then I start twisting like this, always having in mind that a good cigar roller have to be sure that even I'm doing this twisting, but the leaves inside my cigar have to get straight inside. No, not twisted, straight. So, and also the leaves inside the cigar have to be very dry. Because if they are not dry, if they are moist, when I press the cigar, they stick together, and then the smoke doesn't go through. We say in Spanish, no respira.
No
respira. Doesn't breathe. Okay, so this tool is very important to roll a cigar. We name it chaveta. Chaveta is curved like this, get the size of the hand to cut. In Spain and sometimes in Cuba, well, this is chaveta, but in Spain there is a famous phrase that they say, perdió la chaveta. It became crazy when someone, or when someone is doing crazy things. Say anda, is going deschavetado.
Anda.
Deschavetado. Deschavetado. Because in Spanish, the prefix. mejor. Yo digo. Raquel, entonces. Put it in your mouth because it leaks in your clothes. On your clothes, yeah. Yo digo Raquel, que Raquel es un nombre bíblico, antiquísimo, hebreo. So Raquel, also here.
The honey.
So you have a style, Raquel. You are a queen.
Gracias.
So while I explain to you how to roll a cigar and all that, that cigar is on the house, of course, and my explanation also. But if you want to drink something, these girls, they prepare natural juice or cocktails.
Okay.
And on the natural juice, mango juice, guava juice, lemonade or natural coconut water inside the
This
coconut.
is really good. It's like very smooth, not strong.
As I told you, this is the land of the best of us.
Yeah, this is really good.
And also they sell some cocktails like canchanchara. Canchanchara is a glass with honey, ice, lemon juice, and rum. Or coco loco, crazy coconut. Coco loco, crazy loco.
Okay.
The water of the coconut, inside the coconut, honey, lemon también, pone coco loco.
¿Limón? Sí.
And rum.
Yo quiero coco loco.
Coco loco.
Sí.
¿Usted? ¿No quiere?
Puedo tomar un cafecito o algo de...
¿No oíste?
Bien.
Flying distance is from 2 to 6 meters deep. Tiene de 2 a 6 metros de profundidad. Habitan camarones, pescados, carpas, piratas, cocodrilos y pirañas. No hay. In this river there are streams, catfish, carpa, tilapia. Las rocas son calizas de agua dulce. The rock are limestone and fresh wood. A la derecha, amigos, la fresco a la embarcación de Cristóbal Colón. No vais a ver.
Okay, you guys, this is the last stop before I head back to Havana. Came to see this mural on this mountain, as you can see. But y'all, I have to go to the bathroom. And why the lady outside was like wrapping up the toilet paper, I guess to pass out. She saw me walking to the bathroom, but didn't give me no toilet paper. She either has something against darker Cubans, black people, or all of the above. I don't know. But luckily I had toilet paper in my bag, or like napkins in my bag, because nah, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So that would be my only downfall from this whole trip to Vinales. But look at that, y'all. It's beautiful. It's so wide, so like I can't take a picture of the whole thing, but y'all, I got a good clip of it. It's beautiful. Hey you guys, so this is my last day in Cuba. I'm gonna just give y'all a little recap of my experience, things I think you should and should not do, and mistakes you should not make, because I made them. So please learn from my mistakes, because I feel like I've had a very rough experience for my first solo trip. And I'm going to share with you some things that people do not tell you about solo traveling. So for me, this is my first solo trip, and one recommendation I definitely would get to anybody thinking about solo traveling for the first time is go to a country where you can speak the language fluently. I feel like for me, I had difficulty communicating with the people here because they didn't speak English, or they spoke a small amount of English, but not enough for me to have a conversation or communicate and express myself. So I was able to say things to them using Google Translate, but I wasn't able to understand when they said things back, because they speak a different dialect in Cuba than what you learn standardly. So I definitely would say, for your first solo trip, definitely go to a country where you speak the language fluently so you can feel more comfortable when you're walking around by yourself. Y'all saw that I was so nervous walking around by myself because I knew people were talking about me, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. So that made me very, very uncomfortable, very, very anxious, especially walking the streets alone at night. So I definitely would say I would go to a country where I speak the language more fluently before going there, or bring with me like a translator or something so they can speak directly into the translator and I can understand them back. Another thing is there is no Wi-Fi or internet services in Cuba. So like there were my first hostel that I stayed at had Wi-Fi, but the Airbnb that I'm currently in right now has no Wi-Fi whatsoever. There are Wi-Fi cards available, but the Wi-Fi cards like were also not working. So I would just say overall in the country, the Wi-Fi internet services is very poor, very spotty. So keep that in mind if you are coming to Cuba, whether you're in an Airbnb, hostel, hotel that does have Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is still very spotty just overall in the country of Cuba. So keep that in mind. The third thing, y'all, tell me why I ran out of money. Yeah, I ran out of money. Like literally only had $6 to my name yesterday. And I thank God that I'm leaving today because I wouldn't have made it. Like there are ATMs in Cuba that accept MasterCards and Visas, but for some reason my Visa was not working. I met some Canadians who were also trying to withdraw money. Their visas were not working. So although Visa is accepted, they say Visa is accepted, you're gonna have a very hard time withdrawing money from the ATM using a Visa. I did meet a European lady. She, in fact, had a MasterCard and was able to withdraw money from the ATM quite easily. So maybe MasterCards work and Visas do not. I don't know, but yeah, just don't make the mistake and not bring enough money. I'd rather you bring more money and not use it than to not bring enough and be stranded like me. Well, almost stranded. I literally only have enough money today to get to the airport, to pay for my taxi to get to the airport. On average, you'll research and see that people say you need $50 a day. That is not true. You really need like 100, 150 maybe dollars a day. If you are eating and drinking all day, like that's easily $60, $70. And if you want to go on excursions, that's easily going to be $35 to $75 per a day. So you need at least $100 to $150 a day. That's not including the taxis you're going to have to pay for to get from one destination to the next. Like you definitely need at least $100 to $150 a day while you're in Cuba. The way I was able to get money to get to the airport even was because literally anybody that I saw that looked like a foreigner, I asked them were they from the States, and a lot of people were from Europe or Canada. So I wasn't able to exchange money with them or send them money through like Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle in exchange for them to give me cash. I did meet one lady. She was from the States, thank God. Like I don't know her name. I didn't get her name, but she was from the States, and I told her my situation. Like I ran out of money. I need like a certain amount to get to the airport tomorrow. I can send you the money in exchange for cash. She pretty much just gave me the money and was like, pay it forward. I cried, y'all. I was at the bar in the restaurant boo-hoo crying because I really thought I was going to be stranded in Cuba. So shout out to the lady from San Francisco who helped me out. I really appreciate it because I was about to be a lost cause. I also want to give a special shout out to one of the workers in my first hostel. His name is Tony, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all Tony's contact information, his name, where you can find him, because yo, he was like a father figure. He was walking me around everywhere, going on my excursions with me, like communicating with people that I needed to communicate with. Like yo, he was a real lifesaver. Like I don't know, if I didn't have Tony, y'all, I probably would have left the next day because I was very scared being in Cuba, very uncomfortable. Like yeah, Tony was a lifesaver. Highly recommend him for like any tour that you want to go on. Like, he's very knowledgeable about the country. I'm gonna give you his contact and where you can find him. Another thing is, like, I do want to say that Cuba is very safe. Although I felt very comfortable, I just feel like as a black woman traveling solo, not understanding Spanish fluently, it made me very uncomfortable and very anxious. But the roads are very safe. Y'all, I started hearing something. I was like, hold up, wait a minute, what the is that? But the roads are very safe to walk around solo, dolo. Like, I was very uncomfortable at first, but like by my 3rd day, I was only here for 4 days. By my 2nd day, I was more comfortable walking the streets alone, walking the streets at night. Like, I just walked with confidence. I knew where I was going. I was starting to understand the streets, where I needed to go. Nobody really bothered me. A lot of cat calls here and there, but nobody bothered me. I felt really safe. The country is very safe. And the more further you go outside of Havana, the more safe it is as well. So safety is not an issue if you are traveling solo. Yeah, overall, I would definitely say come to Cuba. Definitely experience Cuba. There is so much to do outside of Havana. Y'all saw that I went to Vinales Valley. There's the beach, whereas I am not going to try to pronounce it because I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong, but I'll put it on the screen. It's like Bellarado or something like that. Yeah, I cannot pronounce it, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. You can definitely go there as well. You can also go to Trinidad. There are so many other places in Cuba outside of Havana that you should go and experience. So yeah, I definitely would recommend coming to Cuba. I definitely would be back. But if I do come back, I'm coming back with friends, y'all. Like, I'm going to come back with friends because I want to feel more comfortable and experience more things. If I do come back solo, I definitely will either have a translator that can work offline to be a translator amongst me, myself, and whoever I'm speaking to in Cuba, or I'm just going to learn Spanish and speak it fluently, and maybe y'all can hold me accountable, like maybe check in with me every month and see how my Spanish is going. But yeah, I definitely recommend coming to Cuba. If you're coming by yourself, speak Cuban fluently. Who was outside singing, yelling? But yeah, definitely come to Cuba. Definitely know how to speak Spanish. Have somebody that knows how to speak Spanish, because you're going to need to know how to get around. Yeah, I'm going to the airport at 11. I don't know what time it is right now, but I'm going to the airport at 11. My flight leaves at 3, but I want to give myself enough time to like get through customs, things like that. I am about to walk back to my first hostel just so I can say goodbye to everyone and use the Wi-Fi. But I definitely want to say goodbye. I definitely am going to need to use the Wi-Fi. Yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'll definitely be posting more vlogs. My next travel destination is to Thailand, and after that, I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.